dreaming. 'Cause now that I'm here, what I feel motivates me with reason. I guess I've been dreaming. 'Cause now that I'm woke, everything that I see ain't what it seeming. I guess I've been dreaming. 'Cause now that I'm here, what I feel motivates me with reason. I guess I've been dreaming.
Alright, we're in there. Peace and love to all the guys and goddesses and the high vibrating species on the planet. What it is, what it do, good people. Come on in, man. Welcome back to the channels. Yeah. You know what we doing. We got some more SCPs to go through. And we got a safe one today. You know what I'm saying? We got the Colossus 2406. It's their broken god. It's a lot of that's a touchy subject. That's a touchy subject. Academy mates, peace and love to y'all. Y'all come on in. Have a seat. You know what I'm saying? Shout out, y'all already know. Holla at him. He'll get y'all straight. You feel me? In the meantime, we got this etymologist. We got number 3, I believe. Yeah, that's 3. 3, yeah. So we got masculine. Sorry. We got masculine energies. We got Jupiter, Pisces in the 12th house. I mean, we just did the 3, right? Yeah, we just did 3 in the previous video. All right, so we got this practically the same stuff. So we're gonna be looking for the same things. And the other video was sort of kind of like that in a sense. I mean, if you take bits and pieces of it, you know what I'm saying. But we'll see. But yeah, it's Pisces 12th house. Positives. The positives are the expressive, creative, artistic, ambitious, positive, popular, confident, sociable, conscientious, hardworking, articulate, optimistic, musical, self-expressive, and cheerful. I got to plug my phone up. Vain, negative. The negatives is vain, dictatorial, wasteful, shallow, superficial, boastful, pessimistic, self-indulgent, jealous, unreliable, extravagant, show-off. Some occupations here: artist and actor. Okay, let me see. Unless he does some of this stuff, I mean, it's a god. I don't see him. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a hobby or something. This is just something that he does. But all right, so we got an artist, actor, jeweler, a poet, writer, photographer, illustrator, gardener, club owner, dancer, cartoonist, entertainer, circus performer, lawyer, and government official. All right. Now he might be the government official. He might be working for the government. All right, some tidbits here. Rulership over churches, temples, other houses of worship, theaters, government buildings, circuses, large institutions, and children's centers, shelters, fairs, exhibition halls. The colors that correlate with the number 3 is lilac, purple, and this mauve. I think. Hold on. Listen. I'm gonna go and see exactly how to say this, because I want to be able to say it right. You know what I'm saying? So I can give y'all the actual, you know what I'm saying, the correct way to say the word. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know how they enunciate it, whatever. But yeah, whatever that color is, I ain't even heard the damn color. I'm sorry. I never even heard the color, right? But anyways, the tarot for the number 3 is the Emperor's card, and that's creativity, fertility, and relationships. Represents the full moon and bringer of life, and the ruler over communication, right? And y'all give me 1 second. Let me get this John. Pull out that real quick. What's going on? Don't do me like that. We in the game now, y'all. I do humbly apologize. Oh, let me. All right, me bad in a bag. Alright, so that's the numerology. We got that out of the way. Let's see what this Colossus god, which is, I think that's representing Greek, that's Helios. That may be the Helios Apollo energy. God of the, you know what I'm saying, son, God of the sun, or child of the sun, something like that, right? Let's see what broke him. You know what I'm talking about? Where's in my bag? All right, let's see what broke the god. He's safe, but that don't necessarily mean he's safe. And we're gonna see what kind of energies that he's kicking out on this number 3, which is masculine energy. By the thumbnail, he looked to be well, I can't really tell you because he looked like a robot or something. He looked like that thing from Iron Giant or something. And from the judging by the thumbnail. All right, so salute to the Volgun. This is his channel. If you're new, please hit the like, share, and subscribe button. I got these guys back here, these shadow guys back here. You know what I'm talking about? Just they doing the most. Let's just say that they doing the most. You know what I'm saying? I could use a little, you know what I'm saying, encouragement for YouTube. You know what I'm talking about? And yeah, let's see what it is. So, Academates, I hope you got what it is that you need, because I do. And without further ado, we're gonna get to what it is that we do. Yeah. I've been having to move my stuff around too, y'all. So you know what I'm talking about? I'm trying to get situated around here, but you know this bus. Okay, let's go. Hello. Okay.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Dr. Miller, and the SCP we're going to be looking at today is SCP-2406. Object Class: Safe.
Especially when we talk about the guys.
Special Containment Procedures. Provisional Site-31 has been built around SCP-2406 and is to maintain the facade of a Kazakhstani military facility. Type A hazmat suits are mandatory when working directly with SCP-2406, as is decontamination upon exit. A security perimeter of armed guards is to remain in place at all times in order to prevent unauthorized access. Direct interaction with SCP-2406-1 requires authorization by Site Command. Description: SCP-2406 is a mechanical automaton, 93 meters in height, and weighing approximately 210 tons. Research indicates that SCP-2406 was not sentient and required at least 6 operators to properly function. It is hypothesized that SCP-2406 was piloted by a 106...
Hey bro, he looked like a giant Mr. Freeze. Steampunk edition.
different valves and levers within its interior. Limbs were controlled through the application of pneumatics, hydraulics, and clockwork, and powered by a nuclear reactor located within the torso. SCP-2406 was discovered on August 7, 1985 in the Aralkum Desert, formerly the eastern basin of the Aral Sea, during an effort to...
Hey man, that's my solar, you know what I'm saying? My solar return day right there. You know what I'm saying? My day done popped up again. Second time it didn't happen. This thing showed, damn, hold up. Let me
track the unusually high levels of radiation in the water. Initially contained by GRU Division P, SCP-2406 would be transferred into Foundation custody following the collapse of the Soviet Union. Despite the location of its recovery, SCP-2406 is believed to have been built somewhere in the Aegean Sea. Most of SCP-2406 is composed of an alloy consisting of 75 to 80% copper.
Hold on, did he say the Aegean or are we talking about the Aegean? Hold on, let me find him. Because I had to look down for a second because I'm like, man, wait a minute, man, it's crazy. He said, where we at, y'all? Oh, yeah, that's the Aegean. Okay, yeah, that's the Aegean. The Aegean, see. Let's get it.
Copper, 15 to 20% zinc, and smaller percentages of nickel, lead, and iron, the admixture responsible for its bronze appearance. Inscribed upon the posterior of the exterior torso is the Aegean numeral for 9, suggesting that SCP-2406 may not be an entirely unique construction. However, as of to date, it remains the only of its kind known to the Foundation. The anterior and
You see that right there? That 9? That's a significant number. For one, it means completion. Right there behind me. Where the 9 at? No, it's right here. It's right here in front of us, y'all. It's right here in front of us. Right here in front of us. There's the 4 that he called that. What happened to my dad? There it is. That's the 2. What did I do with my 9s? I got my 9s. No, that's my 7s. Where my 9s go? You know what? I don't even worry about it. But anyway, see that 9? That's 9 ether. That's 9 ether. That's what they call antimatter, dark matter energy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's the real deepness of that number, for real. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's so much more. I don't want to just, you know what I'm saying, limit it to that, but it's so much more with the 9. But that is a part of the 9, and that just does not get related to people at all when we're talking about this number, even in numerology. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to find people that's talking about the actual ethers in some of these books. Not everybody. You know what I'm saying? There are people that talks about this stuff, and they get really, really in depth with their research too. I'm not talking about these people. I'm talking about those that just get that surface, and just, and it's like you're missing so much. But anyways, yeah, that's the 9. That's 9 ether. So 9 times out of 10, this thing it looks like it's made out of carbon. It may actually have a host of soul inside that body. I'm not sure, but it's sounding like it. It's definitely sounding like it's gonna have some type of energies in it. That's why he just said what he said about it existing for. It's been a while. It's been here for a while, but there's something else going on with it. So they already know what that is. I mean, I ain't gonna say they know what it is, but they know it's something different.
Exterior torso is engraved
like a robot, right? Or a machine.
With a stylized hammer and anvil. The right arm was equipped with a nozzle attached to a 20,800-liter tank, although the tank was discovered empty. Chemical testing revealed pine resin, naphtha, quicklime, calcium phosphide, and sulfur within its interior. The left arm appears to have been torn from SCP-2406 and was not initially...
Hey, don't let these go over your head right here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all research all this stuff right here, you know what I'm saying? Individually. You feel me? Homework.
recovered with SCP-2406. See addendum for details. Human skeletal remains, 6 in number, have been removed from the interior of SCP-2406, with radiocarbon dating placing their deaths at Cal 1200 to 1000.
What I say? 9 ether. That's, yeah, like I say, that's carbon. It's basically carbon, neuromelanin, this so-called copper skin. This is dark matter energy in its slowest form, 3D. It turns into this neuromelanin, which is carbon. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like they took the 6 off, right? Because that's the 6th ether being. That's not. They're from what I'm understanding with this, they're not even conducive to anything in the solar system. It's not everyone, but you know what I'm saying, it goes up to that branch to 9 and it stops at 9. So you have like your 6th ether, 7 ether, 8 ether, you know what I'm saying, and so on and so forth, right? So those of the 6th ether that's on this planet that's like supposed to be human, something's up, and y'all gonna have to figure that out. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to give y'all some. You're gonna have to figure it out. Like I've been saying it all over the place. You feel me? You just got to not let stuff go over your head and just be hearing me, and then go do your due diligence. Go do your due diligence. You know what I'm saying? I dare you. You know what I'm saying? I challenge you. I implore. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I condone. You doing your own research, your own due diligence. You know what I'm saying? Because even when I found myself trying to debunk things, books, and I can't get enough of it. You know what I'm saying? But it's that understanding that I'm like really, really grasping and holding on to be able to just to see things for what it is sometimes, and just let it ride. Ain't nothing we can do about it but try to make the best of things when you get understandings about other things. It's not about skin color. We're not the same. No, not at all. You know what I'm saying? Not genetically, nothing about us are the same. But it's so many different species here. We really can't just you. You know what I'm saying? And be looking at somebody and be like, yeah. And then turns about he's some alien from a billion miles from here. They just showed up yesterday or something. You know what I'm saying? So we can't just jump to conclusions. But we can do this information, and we can cross-reference until we find conclusive evidence that it's leading to this path. It's always leading to this path. And the 9 ether, that's basically your so-called quote-unquote African American, your black people, and you got 6 ether, which is from a whole nother galaxy from what I'm hearing. You know what I'm saying? So you're not even conducive to this where you at. And that's what the sun is doing on that ace. Sorry.
100 BCE. All were found to be attired in armor that, while roughly Mycenaean in design, is composed of material never used in ancient warfare, a lead and copper alloy with an inner lining composed of asbestos fabric. The helmet would have completely covered the head with a green-tinted glass visor over the face.
Hey, question, I don't mean to stop it again, but you know what I'm saying? I just got a question. Have y'all ever heard of the Golden Army? Could this be one? I'm just saying. I'm not saying that it is. I'm not saying that it's not. I'm not sure. I'm just gonna say I'm not sure. But I'm just asking the viewers, academates, you know what I'm talking about? The Colossus. Could he be a part of the this golden army that we heard about? Well, I mean, if you've heard about it, you know what I'm saying, and if you follow the story to the point where you know you really got the real origin story, so you really know what's going on, and you ain't just got this misconception that it's people that it's not when it's really running the spot from the get-go, everywhere you go, from the landing, from the, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, don't get caught slipping, and don't yeah.
Tubes, constructed from goat intestines, fed outside air directly into the mouths of the pilots. Valve 136 would have caused a momentary release of water into these tubes, allowing those within to remain hydrated while operating SCP-2406. A similar system of tubes attached at the crotch and were presumably used in the expulsion of urine. SCP-2406 is currently disabled, but could hypothetically be repaired, and displays extensive evidence of combat-related damage. The head, torso, and left leg were discovered impaled by organic spines. These spines appear superficially chitinous, and despite showing strong structural similarities to coral, contained human DNA. It is believed that these objects functioned as projectiles employed by an unidentified anomalous organism.
So once upon a time, there was war on it. You know what I'm talking about? There was some things that was taking place, and it's a whole bunch of people came to do stuff, and you know what I'm talking about? That's why they're finding these giant bones and all this type of stuff all over the place, and these weird artifacts in places that they probably shouldn't be, but of course they're there for a reason. You know what I mean? And sometimes they really didn't know that the stuff was there, but then other times they knew it was there, or if they didn't, once they get a real layout of the area that is in the ley line, whatever, you know what I'm saying, parallel zone, whatever, then they'll see why. They'll figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Some stuff they'll never get, and if you don't get it, it's because we knew it wasn't. Nah, we ain't gonna make that. Nah. Gotta keep some of the sauce. You know what I'm saying? Too much sauce in my jeans. You know what I'm saying? I got a Jimmy Neutron with it. I just can't give you everything though. You feel me? So yeah. This guy was probably a part of that war, and that's why he's been around for so long. Of course, he's still on that tier, that stature. You feel me? That's his avatar, or that may just actually be his incarnation, his being. You feel me? And he ain't changed for nobody. And now you telling me that we got human DNA on him. So of course now we got some people here that attacked the god because they thought he was on some other, or they was probably siding with the enemy, because we did have some human beings siding with the enemy and helped them out. That's what happened here in America. You know what I'm saying? Because we know about them guys in the back. They look like us, but they ain't us. We know about them that's giving y'all the paper and saying, y'all, okay, y'all do that, but y'all keep them You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, we got the scheme. We got the scheme. And it's just like these. That's why y'all don't want people to find the gods, man. Y'all don't want us to find us. It's family, man. You know what I'm saying? We all over the place, giant. And you're lying to everyone about this. Why? Why? This can't just be for the land, man. It can't just be for the land. It's got to be more. Self, is there more? It's got to be more. It can't just be for the land. If it's just for the land, man, ooh. If Yaku created some people, y'all could have been a little bit more diplomatic, man, or something. We could have talked this out. Like, it ain't have to go down like that. Cause y'all know we ain't get down like that.
Indentations around the torso are suggestive of constriction by a large, flexible, and prehensile appendage. Originally thought to be caused by natural corrosion, SCP-2406's outer layer was damaged by a strong acidic substance likely associated with the previously unidentified anomalous organism. Physical evidence suggests that the reactor core melted through the posterior torso, penetrating the Earth, and continues to burn at more than 12,000 degrees Celsius. It is estimated to be presently located at approximately 820 meters beneath the surface. The reactor, when intact, at approximately 800 your torso, penetrating the Earth, and continues to burn at more than 12,000 degrees Celsius. It is estimated to be presently located at approximately 820 meters beneath the surface. The reactor, when intact, has been hypothesized to have functioned in a similar manner to natural nuclear fission reactors, deviating significantly from modern designs. It is possible that the creators of SCP-2406 were aware of such phenomena and attempted to mimic the process. Several scrolls were recovered from a watertight cylinder within SCP-2406. Most appear to be of a religious nature and associated with the followers of McCain, the historical precursor to the modern Church of the Broken God. The scrolls are written in a unique script derived from Mycenaean Greek. It required 10 years of research for Foundation linguists to decipher this system of writing. These documents included a variation of the Book of Pieces, Chapter 12. Scroll 1.
Yeah, because you know what I'm saying? I often say,
the Colossi were constructed in her schema.
Years,
the Colossi were constructed to defend the enemy. Grand Carchist Ion, betrayer of men, destroyer of progress, sorcerer king of Aditum. A desolate domain, a failed and fallen creation, built with the bodies of dead gods. Upon a throne of black ambition, the enemy plots. The enemy is not a priest. They are a merchant, and they have sold the world. The Colossi were constructed in her...
What did you say? There's some other people that's behind some people that set these people up to go out here and, you know what I'm talking about, act the part. Y'all just did a little bit too much. You know what I'm saying? You did too much. You went too far. You went too far, man. You know what I'm saying? And I try to get it. I do look from other people's perspectives. I definitely put the shoe on the other foot. You know what I'm saying? I definitely do that. But nah, man, not when there could have been right here where it says ruler of communication. There should have been some better communication going on. See, the problem was it came over as nice, and then some on some Debo, you know what I'm saying? Oh, so let me say passive aggressive. Let me use that term. So that's how we feeling. Like, man, they stepped down on us on some passive aggressive shit, bro. And of course, you know what I'm saying, people heal, we move on, but there's too much that's taking place that's got folks out of place. Like, we got people imagining a vain thing. We got the jealousy, you know what I mean? Wasteful shadow. It's like all these things is like what this energy that these people were carrying. And when you're supposed to be creative and build a relationship right here with communication, you know what I'm saying, and using the full moon's energy, right? it's like all these things. See, I can see why he's safe, because more than likely he was an agreeable trying to do something to help the planet out. See what I'm saying? That's why I'm just kind of like, man, this don't seem right, bro. This don't seem right at all. They just done broke they broke God down.
Schema. The Colossi were constructed to defend. The profane tools must be broken. Drink deep the silver blood of McCain. May her sacrifice not be in vain.
Scroll 2.
This is the final testament of Matriarch Eupraxia, Legate's faithful, servant of McCain. I am not a warrior, but all warriors are dead, breaking themselves upon the enemy's host. The enemy has set their plan into motion. The Sorcerer King surrounds himself with corpses. To fight is to grow his legions. Egypt retreats from the world. The Hittites have fallen into chaos. The conspirators of Crete have sacrificed their own. The Aegean has fallen into barbarism. The city of 1,000 pillars is forever lost, has always been lost. Even the Deva grow desperate with the enemy at their border. The center collapses, kingdoms crumble, the damage is done, the light of reason flickers. But McCain sacrificed herself so that we might be free. We refuse to return to that darkness. We would rather die. But the siege at Garros was won. We must strike while the metal is hot, and thus we march for Kythera. At the end of all things, we have crossed the wine-dark sea. We have seen villages ravaged by the Red Death. We have seen the dead, the dying, and the deathless. We cast the accursed to holy flame. We enter his desolate domain, and in our left hand, we carry our answer. We cannot undo what has been done, but we can delay the Sarkic dawn.
Addendum. On December 12, 1998, the left arm of SCP-2406 was uncovered 32 kilometers from its body. Evidence of impact suggests the object had been hurled to its location shortly after being severed from SCP-2406's torso. The arm is equipped with what has since been hypothesized to be a weapon of non-terrestrial origins and anomalous manufacture, design, and capabilities. Due to its singular nature when compared to the rest of SCP-2006, this weapon has been separately classified as SCP-2406-1.
I mean, do they
The actual purpose of SCP-2406-1 is unknown. The apparatus so foreign as to render it beyond current Foundation knowledge. SCP-2406-1, possibly due to damage, warps space-time in its vicinity. Cant counters have registered the object at a difference of 30 humes in relation to its surrounding environment. Despite this, there has been no observable effect on reality. It has been hypothesized that the use of SCP-2406-1 would cause considerable damage to local reality. It remains unknown if SCP-2406-1 was ever used prior to the destruction of SCP-2406. Personnel are not to attempt activation of SCP-2406-1 unless authorized by Site Command. This concludes today's lecture. Thank you for listening, if indeed you still are, and you are all dismissed. Goodbye.
Hey. Alright, Academy, that do we got? Okay, stop. We got? Okay, got it. That's the vision. Thanks again for joining me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. That be one of the gods right there, man. And obviously he a war god. That's what you know what I mean, I can believe that because we tend to build stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That'll get down and for discreet, but at the same time like that precise of a mission to, you know what I'm saying, just set it off. Again, it was Soviet Union with something else to just, so the robot dude gonna come out, the nuke bombs gonna go off. It's like this area over here, the Soviet Union, what they, I ain't remember what they used to call it back in the day, whatever. That area over there, but y'all got something going on to where it's something, I just don't know. It's cold as I don't get out. I'm not going. It's one place I'm not trying to be over there. You know what I'm saying? Over there, like, and don't get it twisted. Like, and I was gonna say, but no, I rock with my Germans, right? You know what I'm saying? With the not the Germans, but with the Russians. You know what I'm saying? But actually, I rock with the Germans too, though. But at the same time, it's like stuff like this, where, you know what I'm saying, we got to be mindful of the information that we receive from people, because this thing, it looks like something that you may have seen on an anime movie, but then it carries this energy of celestial, you know what I'm saying, energy, got type of look to it. Then it looks like Mr. Freeze at the same time, on some steam pumps, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to break it down, like just like really looking at him, trying to feel off his energy for real. The communication is what definitely needed with this. You know what I'm saying? We already broke that down though. Let's see what else we got. We got church. We got government buildings too. You know what I'm saying? Basic stuff on that. What we got right here? Yeah, back on the government official stuff. Yeah, he was probably, like they said, they was trying to get him to help, and you know they always trying to weaponize something, and it's free will. So I'm pretty sure something like that has intelligence. I'm pretty sure that the guy gonna have, you know what I'm saying, much intelligence. But they got him deactivated, so he's really, I mean, of course he's really safe. There's nothing he can do. And that's the part about transhumanism, you know what I'm saying, when you're trying to convert yourself to this AI, you know what I'm saying, like, come on, when it comes to the rising in the densities, there is a limit. Like, I don't know if anybody that's promoting that transition to let you know that if you're looking to elevate your vibration, if you're looking to go to higher densities and check out other parts of the universe and other beings and other deities and you just want to go see more of the heavens, you're gonna do why? Because you're stuck in a robot body that doesn't have parts, or has parts that's not conducive with the vibration that you need to be on. So we're dealing with vibration, people, frequency. That's why when I told you they own your Ace 24/8, yeah, all the technology around you, everything is emitting some type of frequency. And 9 times out of 10, with these guys being in control, it's going to be the F wave, extra low frequency. You know what I'm saying? And that's keeping you reptilian brain, keeping you flight or fight mode. You know what I'm talking about? And more than likely, people around here taking flight. You feel me? Because you can't tell me that I'm the only person seeing the stuff that I see, and it's just, so long as it ain't me, it's crazy. I mean, sorry, Dave. It's not dismissive. You know what I'm saying? It's just, all right, we're gonna find a better word to say. All right, okay, mates. And if, like I said, if you're new, you know what I'm saying, hit that like, share, subscribe button. Don't forget to keep your head on that swivel. Keep yourself spiritually, mentally, physically, and emotionally protected at all times. Do your research. You know what I'm saying? Don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't let stuff go over your head. Remember, it's a war for your mind. You know what I'm saying? Do your own research. Do this right here, what this number 3 is saying right here for these positives. You know what I'm saying? Be self-expressive, optimistic, articulate, which, you know what I mean, I got something on my mind, and I'm gonna bring it to y'all once I get the situation resolved, right? I mean, you know what I'm saying, and it just happened to me, so it's like, you know what I'm saying, it's a bit frustrating, but I don't want to bring this energy over to y'all, so it's like, I'll bring it once I get everything resolved. It'll be easier for me to, you know what I'm saying, and then y'all to be able to get the whole, you know what I'm saying, shebang. You're like, oh man, whatever. But yeah, of course you see me, so everything's fine. All right, so expressive. Express yourself. Be creative. If you don't know how to create something, man, you better get your ace right here on YouTube. How to do that, and start trying to, you know what I'm saying, get into your mind, man. Be artistic. Get ambitious about something. Be positive about it, though. Don't worry about the popularity. It's going to come with whatever you do, so long as you're doing something that's going to help more than you. That's what I'd say. You know what I mean? Confident. Be confident in your work. Sociable, like I said, I don't do people, you know what I'm saying, because it's so much, and when people don't understand the energies and stuff like that, it makes it harder for people that do to, I ain't gonna say harder, it's easier to move through because we can just stay ourselves, but it's like, it's harder to explain to people why you kind of keep your distance once you know what I'm saying, because it's like they don't get it. You don't want to force the information on them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta kind of so it's stuff like that. You got to be sociable, but you got to be conscientious of those in their growth. Like, I can give you something, but I can't give you everything. You know what I'm saying? So it's like my mind be going really, really fast while I'm thinking. So it's like, you can say that, but you can't. It's like, don't say that, don't say that. So it's like that's how we going up here. But yeah, conscientious, man, hardworking, and yeah, and get to it, academates. Get to it, man. Get to work. Don't we? You see, as you see, we still rocking. We gonna work through whatever they got going on with whatever they got going on with the energies. We gonna work through it. You know what I'm saying? And we still gonna pursue this thing because we're here to do a job. We're here to look at this thing, the SCPs, get a different perspective. I don't really know what's broken about the guy other than the fact that they can just take him apart. So if they just being sarcastic, you know what I'm saying? That's haha, whatever. But yeah, this probably going to be the only SCP that's really actually safe. That we can say he's safe, and yeah, he's safe. Unless somebody puts him together, he's safe. We're safe with that. Alright. So we will be back. We got more lined up. Y'all be good out there. Peace and love to all the guys and goddesses and all the high vibrate species on the planet. Y'all keep vibing high, man. Peace.